Hi guys, my name is Tasha Raymer and I'm 18 and I'm applying to be a roadie for fall 2013. Um, Today I'm going to teach you how to make henna paste. So for henna tattoos, what you will need is a bowl, kind of like this one, some lemon juice, um, tea tree oil or any essential oil to make it like smell better, and then henna. I got this, it's powder. Um, I got this at the Tell Brothers grocery store. It's in Louisville, and it was like $2 or $3, pretty cheap for the amount that you get. So, anyways, you take your henna. Oh, you also need a fork, or a spoon really would be preferable, and you want to use plastic so it doesn't tarnish the metal. But I don't have any plastic spoons, so I'm using a fork. Anyway, so you want to take your henna powder and the bowl, and you want to pour some powder into the bowl, however much you think you will need. This whole process, you kind of just eyeball everything. There's no really set measurements for how you're supposed to do it. So, I just have some in the bowl like that. And then you're going to want to pour lemon juice in it. Until you just kind of pour some in and then start mixing it around. And I'll show you in a second what this looks like. So I may actually like the fork better for this. It's easier to get the clumps out this way. But I'm just going to unscrew the cap so I can get a lot of lemon juice. So you just kind of like stir it around and work it in. And it'll take a little while. But it starts to form a paste. If you've ever had henna before, you know you need it to be in a paste for it to be able to, like where you put it in a baggie or something, to be able to squeeze it out to make a tattoo. So henna tattoos, if you haven't heard of them, are a non-permanent way of getting basically ink on your skin. I like them because I am kind of terrified of the idea of getting a tattoo. I really want one, but the fact of pain scares me, so I haven't done it yet. So I like to keep just making henna, and it's an easy way to get like fun designs. And the way I got into doing henna was I had found out about henna from some friends, and then I went to the mall, and out in Indiana where I used to live there was a mall called Castleton Mall, and they had a store in there called Nirvana, and they sold henna kits. And so I bought a kit, and the kits are fairly expensive. They're like $25, of which I used them like once or twice over the summer, and then it was kind of done with. So then I figured out that you can actually mix your own, and that's what I did. I went and bought henna powder, and I figured out how to mix my own, and that has led me to making henna paste and tattoos myself. So, like I said, you just kind of eyeball things. There's no real set amount to put in there. I just dumped some tea tree oil in this, and I'll show you the consistency that I have of my paste. And this is kind of how I like it. You don't want it, it's almost like a mashed potato consistency. I don't know. All the smells are kind of strong though, so if you're really sensitive to smell, you may not want to do this. But I'm going to show you what it looks like. And then, so this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's kind of a consistency of like mashed potatoes, or maybe like hummus. If you ever eat hummus, it's kind of that consistency. So basically, you let this sit overnight, and after it sits overnight, the like color depositing is better once you let it sit. You can do it right now, but I don't know. I've never done that before, so I've always let it sit overnight because I've heard that's better. So anyways, you let it sit overnight, and then in the morning, you make sure you cover it overnight though, if you let it sit out, because you don't want it to dry out. But in the morning, you can always add more liquid if you need it. And then I put it in a Ziploc bag, like the one I have my henna in. And then I cut off the little tip to where you can like squeeze it out, kind of like a icing piper. So yeah, just like you're icing a cake, you just kind of squirt it on your skin and any design you want, and it works. But I hope you learned how to make henna paste, and maybe you can use this sometime. I don't know. Alright, well, thank you. Hope you guys have a good day.